ومعانا النهارده اعزائنا المشاهدين من اجنحه العربيات الصيني، بس المره دي مش عربيه صيني، هي عربيه تايواني، وهيكلمنا عنها استاذ ارشد اللي ماسك الماركتنج والكوميونيكيشن في لوكسجن. Hi, Mr. Arshad. How are you? And we want to ask you about the car Luxgen. It's from Taiwan.
Yes. First of all, thank you for visiting Luxgen. I love your show, and we're very happy that you visited us. Now, Luxgen, the name Luxgen comes from luxury and genius. Luxury, of course, as you can see, the interiors and the technology that's involved, and the genius also because today the new generation has become very technology savvy, and Taiwan is famous for making the microchips of the world. So naturally, when they are coming up with their own car, definitely they have to keep technology in mind. Now, this car is actually manufactured by Ø11 Group. Ø11 Group has 60 years experience in manufacturing cars. Ø11 Group has been developing and manufacturing Nissan, and also they have the dealership. They have also been doing the same for Mitsubishi. And of course, they also have different manufacturing plants in China where they manufacture some Mercedes-Benz, General Motors and Chrysler. So when they were coming up with their own brand, they were thinking of what should be the DNA of this brand. And like the name suggests, luxury and technology from genius is the DNA of the brand. Why it is important right now is because there's a new segment that's developing in the world thanks to the economic conditions, and that is of the affordable luxury segment. This car is ideally suited also for Dubai and the Middle East because affordability is a major issue. And also the people over here, even the locals, they're coming from a history of thoroughbreds. They know their horses, they know their cars. So when they come and when they see the car, they like the technology. It's for a higher end segment than your normal Korean segment. So we are not competing with the Koreans. We're not in the numbers game. If anybody wants luxury at affordable price, then we have the product for you.
I want you to tell me more about the car. Tell me about the interiors, the engine. I want to ask you about this section. You made a section car precisely for this motor show. So tell me about the models first.
Okay. Now, Luxgen, while they were planning their cars, while they were coming up with the whole strategy for manufacturing this car, very rightly they started with the SUV. See today, whether it's a Volkswagen, whether it's Porsche, now even Bentley Bentayga, SUV is becoming the most popular car in the world, the most popular segment basically. So they started with the SUV. As you can see, it's a compact SUV. But even though it's compact, but they have got 7-seater. So basically, they've thought it through for the family. Today, the first problem is when you buy a slightly compact car, the first issue is when you have family visiting from back home. How do you accommodate them? Even Arabs, locals, they have larger families.
But you have to admit that here in the Middle East, especially here in the UAE, there is lots of competition concerning the SUVs. Here, all people drives SUV. Everyone has his own SUV besides any sedan car. So
of course, the question is then where do we stand in that market? That's a very good question. In fact, how many compact SUVs of this size do you know which are 7-seaters to begin with? How many compact SUVs do you know of this size which have so much technology? See, we've got not just lane departure warning. In fact, you can blindfold this car completely and you can drive with the 360 view camera. You can drive this car blindfolded. And if you can see with the film behind me, that's exactly what the demonstration
I found the cameras at the mirrors.
Now those cameras are, see, I drive Dubai Sharjah Road so often, and I see a lot of time motorbikes and scooters passing by, and especially motorbikes, hitting the mirrors, and we don't even know that where they're coming from. But this one has, blind spot monitoring. So that's so important. It has lane departure monitoring. It's got, it helps you to identify, even for accidents. It has so many features. So first of all, how many cars this size have that many features? Plus the 7-seater bit. So really, and then the luxury segment. So there may be cars this size, but when you actually weigh the options, you won't find everything in one car. And fortunately, our SUV has that. So we're very happy with that.
Actually, it's a beautiful car. And I want to when I entered the car, I felt especially the AC vents here. It reminded me about the Nissan. Actually, and the console is a little bit unique, but this part here and the console, yeah, it reminds me a little bit of Nissan.
Brochure and of course here we are not allowed to keep the batteries on, but when you see the display, even this part will even remind you of Aston Martin. But that's I don't want to push it too far, but the fact is, yes, why you might find some influences of Nissan. Probably because Yulon Group has been manufacturing Nissan for 60 years, developing Nissan and Mitsubishi for 60 years. So, and they're also the dealer. So naturally, they've got the best of all the worlds. So this car has really everything that the new generation needs. Especially people who come to Dubai, they want technology, they want luxury. They come here for a lifestyle.
We're sitting here now in this section car that you built precisely for this motor show. So tell me more about the chassis. I can see an airbag here, curtain airbag, side airbags. Tell me more about the safety measures in this car, because here an SUV makes sense, lots of sense, when it's accompanied by safety measures.
This car is fitted with top of the range features when it comes to safety. That's one thing. You asked me about, and especially because of being a marketing person, you asked me about why we cut this car. Well, that's a very good question. The fact is that we wanted to show people that how compact it is, yes, how spacious it is. And it really it's a family car. People get sometimes inhibited to open a car and sit in it and see it, but we've opened it up for you and showing you that. It has all the airbags and even the chassis and everything. It's fitted for top of the range cars today.
Is it yet in dirhams?
Yes, it is in dirhams. It's already present in the UAE. Every car that we've displayed is available in the UAE. The whole range of Luxgen over here in UAE is ranging from 85,000 dirhams to 139,000 dirhams, which I feel is a great price for a luxury segment car.
So the Luxgen here, ladies and gentlemen, is about from 85 dirhams to 100. 85,000 dirhams to 135 dirhams. We want to thank Mr. Arshad about this beautiful interview and Luxgen, the beautiful car.
Don't forget to watch Vroom Vroom.